Hey guys, it's Little Nogi Tales here, and sorry I've been gone for a while, but during winter break I just had family come over and everything was crowded and bustled, but I'm here now and I'm gonna do a quick review of Watamote. It's a quick 12 episode comedy series, and it's not really something I usually watch, but it's a comedy slice of life. And basically the whole premise is of the show is this girl Tomoko is basically trying to get out of her awkwardness from middle school and trying to make a more popular life for herself in high school. To no avail though, she just fails throughout the whole series to gain any sort of popularity. In fact, I think I'd say she even digressed throughout the series, in terms of her social standing, because she's really just an introvert extreme. Yeah, like that introvert stereotype, but just blown up in proportion. She's very she has anxiety issues, I'd say, and she really just has trouble interacting with people in general. There are a couple that she can kind of talk normally with, like her family, her mom and her brother, and her old friend in middle school, but that was about it. And the main thing of the show is just trying to get popularity. It's really cringing to watch of how she goes about doing this, because it's just so embarrassing, especially if you um were an introvert. You could kind of relate to some of the stuff that she's going through, the inner monologue you have, and things like that, not being able to talk to people the way you like, things coming out wrong, or just keeping to yourself the whole time. um yeah, the biggest thing I'd say about this show is it's so painfully cringing to watch. You know how some animes can make you cringe from, torture scenes. This it feels like the creators just strap you down and just make you watch all that awkwardness that she has to go through. And yeah, sometimes a couple scenes I've had to pause, leave the room, do something completely different because it was just so painful to watch. But, so yeah, if you can't do that, like I think I know a couple people who've dropped the series because it's too embarrassing or too cringing to watch. I'd understand. It's definitely a weird comedy, but everything else, the character's pretty funny. Situations are even funnier. It's just sometimes it's ugh. But I think that's what makes the series so good. Stuff like that, embarrassing stuff, and it kind of gives me flashbacks of all the awkward things that I did, in middle school and high school, elementary, whatever. Yeah, it makes it even more kind of funny and painful. Because, looking back, when you watch a show like this, if you can look back and laugh at the stuff you did in high school, just like she's having to go through now, it's sort of like a good nostalgia fun. Or if you can't, then maybe this show's not for you. But yeah, that cringing effect was, I think, the biggest aspect for me, and it can be hit or miss for people. For me, it was kind of, it was pretty funny because I haven't really seen a lot of anime do that, just make you cringe from embarrassment. But that's basically the main plot. She doesn't really progress. As I said before, she just kind of stays in this state so you can watch from episode to episode after watching the first two. For the animation and presentation, I'd say it was pretty good. It kind of the different filters and animations they use kind of represent how she's feeling throughout these moments, like just the embarrassment she feels throughout these awkward moments, or the rage she has through her classmates who fail to notice her, or just the loneliness she has from not having a friend, all that sort of stuff. It really captures it well, and the music's pretty funny. It's kind of this awkward, depressing mode that they just play throughout. It just makes it even funnier and awkward than without music. Is there anything else? I think that's about it. I enjoyed the series a good deal. Well, for the most part, when I'm not, just having to leave the room and cringe. And it's not for everybody, I'd say. If you're looking for something really deep with, a really complex plot or very complex characters, this is not it. It's just a good comedy series if you want to have a laugh, slice of life, blah. And yeah, if you can't, I'd say watch the first two episodes, and if you can sit by it and, enjoy the awkwardness in a way or laugh at it, then, give the series a go. But if you can't, that's understandable. I know a lot of people who, or a couple of people who haven't been able to do that. But that's enough of the series. I think that's it. Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching. Little no details here. Bye.